There's something in my attic.
It was a cold and quiet night. The wind howled outside and made noise in the windows of the old house. Peter was alone. His parents had gone out to dinner and would not return until late at night. He was watching TV downstairs when he heard a strange noise coming from the attic. It sounded like the sound of something dragging. Peter thought it could just be the wind, but the noise continued. Slowly, he climbed the stairs toward the attic. The door creaked as he opened it. In the dark, he saw a silhouette moving quickly. He thought it was just his imagination, nothing more. Attics at night tend to be scary anyway. Suddenly, the light turned on by itself. There, in the middle of the attic, was a horrendous figure, a creature with scaly skin and bright red eyes. The creature turned its head towards Peter and let out a deafening scream. The teenager screamed in terror and ran for the stairs. He ran downstairs as fast as he could, but the creature was right behind him. Peter ran to the front door, unlocked it, and ran out into the streets. The freezing wind did not stop blowing, but he kept running down the dark street, the creature chasing him closely, its screams echoing in the night. He ran and ran until he could no longer. The creature was always right behind him in the darkness. Exhausted, he hid behind a large bush, trying to catch his breath. The streetlights were flickering, and he could barely see in the darkness. For a few minutes, he heard nothing but the wind. Had he managed to lose the creature? Suddenly, Peter heard footsteps approaching. Slow, dragging. His heart raced. The footsteps stopped right next to his bush. He then held his breath, trying not to make noise. Suddenly, two bright red eyes appeared in the darkness, looking directly at him. The creature let out a deafening scream and lunged at Peter, who managed to dodge and started running again, desperate. He ran to his nearest neighbor's house and started banging on the door frantically. Finally, the door opened, and Peter ran in, locking the door behind him. There was a creature, a demon chasing me. Red eyes. Wanted to catch me, Peter said, panting. Jane, his neighbor, looked out the window but saw nothing in the darkness outside. I think it was just a nightmare, son, she said. Peter sighed with relief. Indeed, it could have been just a nightmare. Until he heard a muffled scream coming from his neighbor's dark kitchen. And the two bright red eyes appeared again in the darkness, staring at them. Peter screamed in fear. The creature must have entered through the back door of his neighbor's house. It must have sneaked in while they were not looking. The creature then let out its deafening scream, shattering the window panes. The only way out was the front door, which they had just locked. Jane then tried to unlock it quickly, but fear made her hands shake. That's when the creature jumped at them, with sharp claws and pointed teeth showing. Peter had good reflexes, he did gymnastics at school and managed to dodge in time again. Unfortunately, Jane, a housewife who was about 60 years old, was not so lucky. The creature grabbed her neck and pinned her to the ground. The evil being's saliva dripped from its mouth and fell on Peter's neighbor's face. The teenager, in turn, spotted a snow shovel next to the door and repeatedly hit the demon's back, trying to free her. Peter's attempt was in vain. The creature then stared into Jane's eyes, its red eyes began to glow intensely, and its mouth made a sucking motion. The demon sucked Jane's soul and transferred it to itself. The neighbor's body instantly turned pale and lifeless. What will I do? Thought Peter, terrified. Then he looked around frantically, trying to think of something. His eyes landed on the gas stove. I'm going to blow this thing up, he said. Peter ran towards the kitchen and closed the door that led to the living room, where the creature was. He turned on the stove burners and let the gas leak, filling the kitchen with it. Then, he lit a lighter that was under the counter and threw it on the floor, quickly exiting through the back doors and jumping into the house's pool. There was a deafening explosion. The kitchen door was ripped off its hinges. Peter emerged from the pool water and watched the house, which was now on fire. Amid the flames, he heard a last agonizing scream from the creature. Peter watched the creature being consumed by the fire, relieved to finally be safe from that horrendous evil being. Peter could never sleep peacefully again, haunted by the bright red eyes that pursued him in his nightmares. Drop your like and subscribe.